Hello and welcome back to Corby Center. My name is Anthony Corby and we've got a loaded show ahead for you. First, the latest on Deshaun Watson, then a look back at a great week for Philly sports, and finally I make my pick for who I think is going to win Super Bowl 55. Stay tuned, we're just getting started here on Corby Center. All the major news in sports this past week came out of the NFL, specifically relating to quarterbacks in the NFL. The major news was from Deshaun Watson, who reportedly requested a trade earlier this week, wanting to abandon a Houston Texans organization in complete disarray. Around half the league has reportedly called the Houston Texans front office about a potential trade, but as of right now, Watson remains in the Houston Texans organization. It is likely defensive end and future Hall of Famer J.J. Watt is on his way out as well. Now, here are your top plays from the past week. We'll kick it off with the NHL coming in at number 5. Vancouver Canucks vs. Ottawa Senators. Braden Holtby plays it up to the opposite end blue line where Brock Besser snipes it past Matt Murray. Take a look at this one. It goes off the post and into the back of the net. Now on to number 4. The NBA, Damian Lillard from way downtown, 32-foot jump shot. Portland did wind up losing the game, but this was incredible. Logo shot for Damian Lillard. He's in it again later. Number 3 now. Take it back to the NHL, Montreal Canadiens. The shot is saved initially, but then Josh Anderson bats the puck out of midair and puts it in the back of the net. What great hand-eye coordination from Josh Anderson there. Now on to number 2, back to the NBA. You've got Tobias Harris. I had to do this. I had to put this in here. Tobias Harris with 2.4 seconds to go wins the game for the Philadelphia 76ers over the Los Angeles Lakers. Now on to number 1, back to the NBA. Damian Lillard, I promise you he'd be in it again. Damian Lillard from way downtown hits it at the buzzer. Portland wins, and those are your plays of the week.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of The Shootout. I'm Eric Johnson, joined alongside by Sean Shornabrough, looking oh so fine in that Bobby Boucher jersey.
You.
And speaking of looking so fine, many teams are looking really, really fine after the NHL trade deadline that happened this past Monday.
I think fine's an understatement for certain teams. Not everybody went all out, but like the Blues. They didn't make many major moves, but they made a couple small moves.
The Blues didn't last year either, and they ended up winning the Stanley Cup.
Exactly. You saw teams not make major moves. Like, for example, we were just talking about how good the Carolina Hurricanes have gotten. They didn't go out and acquire superstars. Like, the Bruins got a big name in Case. But the Carolina Hurricanes, they went for depth. They really, was Sami Vatanen even a need at a certain point, or was it just an abundance of riches?
I know the rumors were on Vatanen, I think going back to last week, but Carolina was really making an effort. My question is Brady Shea. Of course, they got Brady Shea for a first-round pick. Why get Brady Shea if you're getting Sami Vatanen and you think Brett Pesce's coming back later in the season?
The MAC tournament in Atlantic City has been advertised all around campus here at Rider University since classes for the school year first began back in September. A lot of people anticipated to be looking out for the men's team to see if they could finally bring the MAC title back home to Lawrenceville, but what a lot of people didn't expect was that it would be the women's team that would be making Rider history. The Rider Lady Bronx basketball team have dominated the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference so far this year. The Bronx are currently 19-4 overall and 12-2 in the conference, good for second place, only behind the 20-4 Marist Red Foxes, who the Lady Bronx lost to at home on February 11th. The record can mostly be attributed to a 14-game win streak dating from early December to early February. Coach Pam Durkin has been the assistant coach of the team since 2009. She spoke recently about the impact of the team across campus.
I think we're fun to watch. We play hard all the time. I think fans appreciate that. I think they appreciate the style of basketball that we play.
Coronavirus unfortunately put a premature end to the 2019 to 2020 men's and women's basketball seasons here at Rider, as well as in schools across the country. The Rider Bronx men's basketball team finished third in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference standing with a 12-8 conference record and an 18-12 overall record. The men were set to play the Niagara Purple Eagles in the quarterfinals on March 12th prior to the NCAA's announcement of the cancellation of the tournament. Senior guard Stevie Jordan recently spoke about how the team had been able to handle adversity this season.
Facing adversity, we've been a tough team, but we bounced back. We bounced back after the Iona game and the St. Peter's loss, so adversity makes teams great.
Unfortunately, being a current senior, Stevie has played his last game at Alumni Gymnasium. As we look ahead to next season, it appears as though redshirt junior Demencio Vaughn will be the leader of the team going forward. Demencio stated he was confident about the direction the men's basketball program is heading here at Rider.
Yeah, I believe that we have some great athletes that will be continuing their career here at Rider, and we also have some pretty great young athletes coming in from high school and adding on to the team. So it should be fun for them and should be really good.
While the attitude is pretty grim about the premature end to the season, Rider students should get excited for what is to come from this team next season. I'm Anthony Corby reporting for The Rundown.